Jimmy Zink, hooping and looting. What is up? How are you guys? Repping the old town, the old English Chi town. I'm good. Wait for some more people to jump in. So obviously, we didn't have a team special planned for today. We are taking a weekend off. The king himself, Mr. Rich Barrett, is taking some time off. So we kind of just thought, you know what, we'll just do a bit of a random team special. And just kind of have a bit of a live, get some people from the community on, have a bit of a chat, see what they're up to, see how they are, and just kind of answer some questions, talk some hoops. You know how it is. That's what we do. But no, just want to say thank you for all of the support that you guys have given the page over the very, very weird kind of times that we've had. It's not gone unnoticed. We do appreciate it. We are thankful for it, and it means a heck of a lot to us. Hoopin' and love this Clippers City script. Yeah. Although it's got that on it. I don't think the Clippers have ever had any NBA Finals patches. So no disrespect to the Clippers nation, but they ain't nothing compared to Chi-Town. Some of you would have seen that we've had some deliveries. The jersey wall has been added to. It's a nice MJ there. It's good times. But no, so yeah, we're just basically going to get some of the guys on from the community. Tom Wade was potentially going to join us. The king himself, Mr. UK Celtics podcast. But he voted no against the live, so he might not join us. I don't know. But no, so obviously we're still kind of going through some crazy times in Rona season. It's all a bit crazy, all a bit weird. So we're still trying to find some content. But yeah, it's just a bit weird. But once again, we appreciate all the support that you guys have gave us. So I'll see if there's anybody free to go live with. Always there. Always ready. Mr. Pooping and Looting. Elliott with two T's. What is good, Mr. Hooping and Looting?
How are we doing?
Not too bad, mate. Not too bad.
Good.
How is life in sunny Span?
Well, you say sunny. No sun.
Not very sunny.
No, but it's sun's due to start next week apparently, which I'm hoping it's all on the horizon. Sun coming out. Plans to get back to the UK. Yeah, wait and see what happens.
So obviously you posted up a jersey, I think it was yesterday.
Yes.
One of your personal collection.
Yes.
The Banana Man Brooklyn. What's there it is. What is
Everyone is converting into a Nets fan. It's getting a lot of love. I put up a poll. I'm actually a 90-year-old man when it comes to technology, so I don't know how you put the results of the poll up, but it was like 81% heart eyes. So the millions have spoken.
Well, the thing is as well, mate, what some people don't know about the polls is you can go back and you can look at the votes. So say you put like a yes and a no. You can see who voted no.
I can indeed. There are some Knicks fans in there, unsurprisingly.
Salty people, mate. Salty people.
Well, you know, I'd be annoyed if my team was no longer relevant. So, you know.
I thought I've got one of the UK Jersey Kings on, so it'd only be right to flex.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. But
love that.
I mean, I've said it to you. Mitchell and Ness are, in my opinion, Mitchell and Ness are the top tier. Mitchell and Ness jerseys are just a cut above. I had a question from someone saying, how would you recommend washing an Authentics Mitchell and Ness? Don't wear it, hang it up. Unfortunately, I'm not it's not my area of expertise, washing. But yeah, the Authentics and Mitchell and Nesses are different gravy. Different gravy, absolutely. But I prefer the
Yeah, like when I overfilled like the Jordan and the Rodman, and I thought the Rodman was going to have like the same kind of material, like with the holes in it, like the other swing winds I've got.
Yeah.
But it hasn't. It's like the silk material, so it might be a bit warm on a hot day. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, you say that it depends what the material is, because it doesn't have to have the holes in to be breathable,
Yeah.
does it? It's depends how much you sweat. To be honest, depends what you want to do. If you're strolling,
Play basketball in it, so I can't play basketball.
If you're lying on the beach, then get some good tan lines though.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Jersey tan doesn't get much better than that. To be fair,
Absolutely.
That's when you know you've committed.
Yeah, proper tan. It used to be a golfer's tan, but now it's an NBA tan.
No, it's an NBA tan.
I quite enjoy it. I'm looking forward to the practice because we've got Brooklyn Nets on next week. The live at 5.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one.
Yeah, and considering the content that has been on, a little bit nervous, to be honest.
The thing is, though,
going
like
last week, guy a story about playing pool with Michael Jordan.
Yeah. But I think as well, it's like the Orlando Magic one. We knew was going to be stacked.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like because like they've like the guys that were on like Paul, Garant, and Mikey, like they've had such a history with the team. And as awful as it sounds, the Orlando Magic, for what history they have got more of a history than the Brooklyn Nets. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's one of the good things too, because we've had sort of, I know OKC is a little bit different, isn't it? Because it's had the Sonics come over, but the same with us really, and sort of going from New Jersey to be in Brooklyn. But it'll be good to see from the main established sort of big. I don't use the term big as in now, but as in the big teams, guys, at your Chicago's, Orlando Magic, and stuff like that, to the new teams on the scene. Oh, throwbacks in here, history. to the teams.
Making any comments, like I currently support a team that I probably support the most popular NBA team in the world right now.
Yeah.
Mainly due to the Last Dance.
Yeah.
And then the Last Dance will finish, and people will be like, "Do you know what? I'm going to get into basketball."
Yeah.
And they'll watch one current Bulls game, and they'll go.
Exactly. Nah. That's what'll be interesting to see is what new people coming into the sport are. Do they go with the traditionals, or do they go sort of with something new, which I've seen? Because that was me in the situation a few years ago. It would have been the easy thing to go and support the Bulls, but we like to be a little bit different, didn't we? So that's why I went and chose Brooklyn, sort of a bit of association with something you like, and that was me with Jay-Z, so that was the reason why I go in Brooklyn. But yeah, it's quite cool to see with all the different teams what guys are going to be coming in, guys and girls. So I always use guys as a general term. So I know it's a new age thing. But seeing what their thoughts are on why they pick the teams they do.
It does, it's something that proper interests me, especially people that support teams that may. What's happened here?
I'm back. Are you back?
All right, perfect.
Sorry.
No, I was just saying, I'm always kind of fascinated to find out why people supported the teams they support, and you will see and you see the normal ones I'll support, like Jimmy. I support the Bulls because of MJ, Rodman, Pippen. He was around in that era. You've got like the throwback who Allen Iverson. Do you know what I mean? And then you've
Yeah.
kind of got like the more new age sort of fans of them sort of same teams, like yourself, who's kind of like I support the Nets, not because of Jason Kidd, not because of Vince Carter, because Jay-Z had a controlling stake in them. Like,
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And it's interesting you say, because, you know, that translates into a lot of sport. A lot of people influence my family. Like for football, for example, I support Chelsea because my brother supported Chelsea, but my brother supported Chelsea because he initially supported Glenn Hoddle. So he was going around, he'd go around to it. Luckily, Hoddle didn't stop at Swindon. He went to Chelsea as manager afterwards. But that's why he did it, and then I do it through family. So it's quite cool learning why people support the teams, and especially when it's basketball, because it's not a local, you know, there's not local teams around. There is local teams, because, you know what I mean, everyone's an NBA supporter ahead of a BBL sport. Hopefully, at some point soon, people will start getting more and more and have their own BBL team. But yeah, it's interesting. Is mine sticking or is it yours?
I don't know, it might be mine. I've just turned my Wi-Fi off. I've
Yeah,
just got off normal signal.
I'd say mine on, so it's 4G.
But no, I mean, to be fair, there's like basketball's the only time I've ever seen where people are like, because you never see it in football, but they're fans of a player and not a team. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't have, for example, like you didn't have like Man United fans that then became Real Madrid fans and stopped supporting Man United because Ronaldo went, and now they've like stopped supporting Real Madrid because like Ronaldo's gone Juventus. Like, it's an interesting thing, and interestingly here, like Josh Roberts has put, who was on our Raptors live, has put, if I was to start watching the NBA for the first time now, I'd probably follow the Nuggets. And I think that in itself is quite interesting.
Yeah, and I also think it'd be quite interesting to see around here in Spain. I reckon there's going to be a lot of Mavs fans now because of Luca.
Yeah.
You know, basketball's a big thing in Madrid, and Luca is just. I was watching a couple of games over the last few days. They've been showing all the Copa del Rey games, and it's phenomenal what Luca was doing. You know, I know there was hype around it, but you go back and watch the games now, and it's just crazy what he's doing at that age in those teams. And it's you know, it's a tough league. It's a tough league watching those games back. There's not a huge difference. That there's obviously a significant difference, but not as big as you'd think. It's unsurprising that there's a lot of European players that make it in the NBA because it's a tough initiation. And I reckon that will translate to people around here. I mean, it's bizarre. I know I look at football again, but I live down near Malaga, but everyone down here, considering Malaga was a Champions League team a few years ago, everyone down here also supports either Barcelona or Real Madrid. So there's not just a thing. So, you know, they love the big mainstream. So it'll be quite interesting to see if that gives it a boost over here.
Yeah, I mean, I think you see, I think there'll be, over the past couple of years, there'll be definitely be an increase in Lakers fans. Standard, absolutely. Some big marquee signings, kind of a return to greatness, potentially.
Yeah.
I think there's probably very few Cavs fans in the UK now.
Yeah.
Because a lot of Cavs fans would say they weren't Cav fans because of LeBron. You know, it was the whole team. That team's very different now. Do you know what I mean? Like, you haven't got Kyrie, haven't got LeBron. And as much as Kevin Love seems like a genuinely really nice guy, he's not pulling bums on seats. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's not.
Yeah.
You're not crying out for like a Kevin Love jersey.
Yeah, it's interesting because I said to you in the chat the other day, didn't I? Is there is there a Golden State Warriors UK account? You know, I'm surprised that because I don't actually get that many requests for Golden State, which they sell well, but I just don't really see many Golden State Warriors fans about, which is quite surprising, but considering their success and arguably one of the best teams. Well, record speaks for itself. The greatest record.
I also think they're one of the teams where their merchandise just saturated the market.
Yeah,
like it was just everywhere. Like you'd go to Nighttown, like the first thing you'd see in the NBA like section is a Curry jersey, a Durant jersey, a Klay Thompson, Warriors hoodies, Warriors jumpers, like along with all the others. Like I've always kind of been lucky. Like the Bulls have always been a name. Like I've always been able to get like Bulls merchandise. I've got some really cool things over the years. You'll probably see them the next couple of days. But like, I also am grateful that I support like a team I can buy good merchandise for.
Yeah.
Like I always remember Shugs, like him being a Sixers fan. Like when we first started following the NBA, that was the whole like they just traded Michael Carter Williams. Like Shugs had been a Sixers fan well before that, but like when we had, you know, the expendable cash to go out and buy jerseys and merchandise and stuff, like I hated his birthday. Because like NBA still had like 5 things. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It was like an awful jersey, like Tony Roten on the back, or like, do you know what I mean? Like Okafor or Nerlens Noel.
Yeah.
Like, or like a T-shirt. And like now I look at it and I'm like, you got like the dribbling Benjamin Franklin, you got like all of the great stuff because they've became an upper echelon team.
Yeah.
And I think that's the problem. That's why your small market teams, in my opinion, can't get fans because they're so hard to support.
Yeah.
Because you can't just go out and buy like something for the Utah Jazz. Like slightly now because they've got, you know, Defensive Player of the Year, Donovan Mitchell, but it weren't exactly trash when they had Gobert and Hayward.
Yeah.
Like they were a solid team.
Yeah.
But
yeah, and it's a lot. I mean, like you say, it's what's pushed because you'll hear a lot of people. Their stories are, I was given a jersey as a present as a kid. Now, you're not going to go out and get someone. Sorry, you're not going to go out with Jazz. You said it. You're not probably going to go out and get your kid a Jazz jersey, are you? You're going to get them a Michael Jordan Bulls jersey. You're going to get them something like that. That's how it comes in, and because that's what's pushed. So you're right, that you know,
like generational, like. Kids went on holiday, they got bought like a Jordan jersey. And then the decade after that was they got bought a Kobe jersey.
Yeah.
And then the decade after that, they got bought a LeBron jersey. Like, probably not a decade, but you know what I mean? Like, and then now, I would have said they got bought a Warriors jersey. They're probably getting bought a LeBron Lakers jersey.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, and you know, that's the good thing of the internet is, you know, anyone can get anything now, which is it's a good thing. I mean, someone put up a picture the other day of where it was the magazine order. So it was the champion jerseys. It was like sending your order form from the magazine, and there was a total probably of about 30. No one was giving their kid a Keith Van Horn jersey when they were a kid. You never know. Kid might like the horn, but there was about 30 jerseys in total on there. So that was your options of 30 jerseys, unless you lived to sort of buy a club shop or lived in the States. So that was all you could get. Whereas now, especially with the personalisation too, is you can get whatever you want. I mean,
pretty much like. The personalization thing, I'm so glad Nike released that in Europe. It's like I did always want like a personalized NBA jersey because I'm not going to leave, and that was the same thing I had with like football tops. Like I'm not going to leave, like so, like my name can be on the back of it. It's totally fine.
See, that's where you're lucky. I can't do that because I either get from mates would say, "Why have you got number 3 on your back?" That's if I'm not wearing a jersey which isn't personalised. Why you got a 3 on your back? Why did you pick that number? Be like, it's not. It's Dwayne Wade. Or the other side would be Dwayne Wade never wore number 14. What have you got that on for? So I'm like, I can't win here, can I?
You just got to get an E at the beginning of it for like E-Wade.
Yeah. And then my cousin would be upset with me. Oh, T-Wade.
I know the guys at NBA UK, I'll have a word.
Don't stop it.
But no, to be fair, like, yeah, like, I think it is going to affect, like, the teams. Like, the jerseys and stuff, like, you aren't going to support... Like, the Grizzlies, I hope the Grizzlies have an increase in fan base with, like, Ja Morant and that kind of thing. But, like, they've still got the ugliest jerseys in the league. And not even, like, good ugly. The classic one is amazing.
Yeah.
But, like, in my opinion, as a team, from here to there, all of their jerseys are, as a collective, are the worst. They're just boring.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and probably get a bit of hate. I think Denver Nuggets jerseys are atrocious. And not even my way of atrocious liking them. I just think it's like someone spilt a paint pot. And they thought, let's try and get every single possible colour we can onto a jersey.
I kind of like the Mile High sort of like, I like that one.
I'm not a fan. Not a fan.
The awkward one was when they released the sleeve jersey and they called it the White Pride jersey.
Yeah, but it's, I'm not a fan of them. I think they're trying to become more popular, feeding off another issue's popularity.
Yeah, but I just think like somebody put in the comments the Spurs jerseys. Like I almost can't.
Yeah. So
I almost can't hate on the Spurs jerseys because they're classic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like it's a jersey, you know, Tim Duncan, Manu, Parker, they all won championships in them. Like they're classic jerseys.
Yeah.
But the Grizzlies,
but I like
just think they're dead boring.
Yeah. James, I just want to say I'm talking about the new Nuggets jerseys, not old school. The new Nuggets jerseys are the ones I have an issue with. But yeah, and the other thing, when we said about players, I mean, I know Mark Throwback was the Iverson, but players move so quickly now that I think it's more likely for people to follow a player is then going to switch jerseys rather than just supporting a team and going with them. Because I get the player thing, especially in basketball sense, because players get hyped so much. I mean, you think of Zion before he came in to the league. You know, so I found the hype sort of amazing on there. As a person only coming into, you know, I was never into basketball before. I was kind of LeBron coming in, but from there, but Zion coming in, I think people are going to follow Zion as a brand, as opposed to being Pelicans fans going forward.
Yeah, but I do agree. Like there is, yeah, you've just got to do it. Like you're either it's a nice jersey and it's the players, or like it's a nice player and it's worth having that jersey. Like that's all right, but I've seen Mr. Muncie Mo put, are we going to have a conversation about a certain team's yellow jerseys being trash even though they've won championships in them?
They're getting a lot of hate today. I was on Mark's live earlier, and his exact quote was, "It's like giant bananas running around the court."
I mean, it is a little bit.
But yet they can't change now, can they? They can't. through all that history,
Yeah.
it's it's the only way would be if all of the fans started hating the owners or whatever. So they did a Man United fan thing and said we're going back to the was it green and yellow or whatever it was. That would be the only way they would have. But they can't. They can't change.
I always hit the nail on the head, and it's like one of my biggest bugbears. Purple and gold.
Yeah, not yellow.
It's not. It's yellow. Like, it's yellow.
That's probably because Mitchell and Ness have probably come in and said, we're paying so much money. We keep releasing our limited edition gold jerseys and gold logo. You have to wear yellow now.
Yeah, it's like that's gold. Like the Lakers aren't wearing purple and gold; they wear yellow. Like, not that I'm here to rile up the Lakers nation. You know, they be some angry people. They're up there with some of the most passionate, but like it's a nice jersey. Like I like it. In fact, I don't like the purple one with like the weird black line down the side of it.
Yeah,
that's a bit weird.
Yeah, they're but if we're being completely fair, the black snakeskin Lakers jersey, the City one, which Kobe did, is probably one of the standout jerseys of in a while. I thought that was incredible.
Like, that's my biggest jersey regret ever.
Big up, Mo. Be safe, man.
Thanks, Mr. Moonsey. Yeah, that's like my biggest jersey regret ever.
Yeah.
Like, because I've got the kicks. Like, I've got the Kobe ADs in the snake print, the black and the yellow. And I nearly in a Nike outlet bought a Kobe, but it was like 125 quid. And at the time I was like, nah. Because I thought they might do it again the following year.
Yeah.
They didn't.
Yeah, again.
And I'm just like devastated. And I'm not buying a Lonzo Ball one. I wasn't buying a Lonzo Ball.
The amount of Lonzo Ball jerseys which are flying about. The amount I'll get offered. I've got this real good Lakers jersey. Who is it? Lonzo Ball. But yeah, they changed the legend that design because Shaq did theirs this year, didn't he? Yeah, Shaq did theirs. But yeah,
last year's was like the first year's was Kobe, then it was Magic Johnson for that kind of weird kind of like
it's purple, but it looks like black pinstripe, but it's actually white. It's actually whiting all the way down.
Yeah.
But when you get close up, it looks quite good, but it's always strange when you've got something which is that detail because you don't see it. It just looks like a sort of black pinstripe, which is quite cool if you're buying it as a collector, but as just sort of a look to sell, which this is Nike, to be honest, so they're making them to sell to make money. It's a bit of a bizarre design choice.
I thought it was. Like, I just didn't really get it. Like, it was like I think it said like Showtime, like going down, didn't it, or something?
Yeah. I haven't been able to get hold of them now, but they had a load of in the Nike outlet store where I am. They had a load of the Kobe C versions of it. Because they did one with Kobe's name and number on. And there were loads of them in there. But I think they're about €40 a pop. And I bought a couple, but then about sort of 3 weeks later it happened. I was like, oh no. But I had one personal, so that's all I really cared about in the end. But yeah, they weren't nice. There was just literally a whole stack of them, Westbrook orange, OKC City Edition ones there, just row after row, and then it turned into Giannis Bucks City Edition ones, which are also incredibly ugly. But I quite like that because that was just
like the weird yellow green, like the shape of Milwaukee, like
blocks. Was it C or And edition?
No, City.
It was the City, was it? Yeah. And it was
Yeah, because the end edition was a white version of it.
Yeah, you're right.
But ironically, I actually quite like their City jersey this year. Like the Cream City.
Yeah.
I quite like it. I'm just
Yeah.
never going to buy it.
The reason why I quite like that is because you're only going to know it's your team's jersey if you're a fan. It's not just like I said before, a random design to sell. Like, unless you know that Cream City is the Bucks, you're not going to know that it's their jersey. I quite like that. Yeah,
I quite liked it. Like, it was in my basket at some point this week.
I think you're boring up this week.
There is technically another delivery still to arrive.
What are you waiting on?
Some more jerseys. But these ones were like mentally well reduced, so I was like, I'll have them.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Like Fanatics, like 35 quid each.
Yeah, that's the thing which gets you in because, you know, they are so expensive. When you see quite a big discount that you kind of feel like you have to, don't you? But I think, you know, personally, as a person that gets a lot, I still find it a little bit bizarre how many Nike are putting out, and for the price of them too. You know, it's 4 or 5, and that's also a thing which I had from the an issue with the Brooklyn jersey, with the yellow one. They're not going to wear it in a game. There's no rhyme or reason for sort of bringing it out. So it's just another 120 quid. It's another 120 quid, which you're spending on a team jersey, which they're probably never going to wear. And it's
probably never going to wear.
Exactly. I heard a rumour that they would have worn it for the last game of the normal season or whatever. But still, that's just Nike. Just the marketing machine that is Nike is just, let's get another 100. Because they know there's mugs like me which are going to buy it, which are going to say, I have to buy it. And they'll put it off.
It's like the MVP collection they did.
Yeah.
Like last year, I wished I bought one. I wished I bought a Derrick Rose. But like the LeBron one, I could kind of understand. I could kind of accept it. The Giannis one, perfect. The James Harden one was perfect. At the time, the Russ one was perfect. The Steph one was perfect. And the KD one was perfect. Because they were at them teams.
Yeah. I mean,
like, yeah. Okay, like KD didn't win the MVP at Golden State, but it was current. And like with the Derrick Rose one, I was like, I don't want to celebrate Derrick Rose's MVP season with a Wolves jersey.
Yeah, I know what you mean. And I was quite pleased because, the black ones, which came out last year, I thought were hideous. I didn't like them at all. When the white ones came out this year, and I got the notification through for Nike, I bought the LeBron James one because I thought it looked absolutely fine. But when Nike put them up, Nike didn't actually sell the KD one. And I'm kind of quite glad because I know I would have bought the KD one just purely because it was saying Brooklyn Nets. But then when I thought about it afterwards, I was like, he's never even played a game for us. Why is there an MVP jersey for KD as a Brooklyn Net? It just seems bizarre to me. I didn't get it. But it is a Golden State Warrior one. No one's going to go, we don't play for him anymore because it's an MVP jersey. And so I was quite glad it didn't show up on Nike because it just meant that I bought the LeBron James one.
But the Derrick Rose one, like it just annoyed me because I was like, he's not even like synonymous with being at the Wolves. Like, he had that 50-point game. Like, you're doing two things here. You're pulling on the heartstrings of Bulls fans and Wolves fans. Because they're like, that's another Wolves jersey I can own. And Bulls fans are like, well, it's D Rose.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I need a D Rose jersey. Like, so I think it's nah. I weren't big on it. Weren't a fan.
No, you mentioned it, the big set. That's one of the underrated jerseys. One which went right under the radar is the Prince Wall City edition. It's a hell of a jersey. That's a
Oh, it's nice.
proper good design. That, yeah,
Real nice.
yeah,
I wanted that in it. I'd have had that in a Derrick Rose. I'd have had no issues with that.
yeah.
I'd have had that in a Derrick Rose.
But the City editions are, for the most part, been really successful. I mean, the go-to, which everyone, I think, basically everyone agrees, the best sort of series run is the Miami Heat Vice jerseys. You know, they're upper echelon. They're real good jerseys. But a lot of it, I mean, even to say that the Sixers, their one this year was clean and crisp, just with the script writing across it. They're really, really nice. And it was kind of an off-white colour, wasn't it? Sort of creamy off-white. But yeah, the City jerseys have been, as a series too. I like that it's not just been one as a series. They've been good. Celtics were a little bit questionable. Um,
But I think the problem with the Celtics is like,
you can't beat a classic, can you? It's kind
yeah,
of
like,
like,
but it's like the Bulls. Like the Bulls
yeah,
understood that they couldn't make anything look like what they made.
yeah,
So they just went completely out of the bag. Like, but then it's like the Bulls this year saying like, you asked for it, we're bringing it back. The pinstripe. Like, I was absolutely buzzing. And then I'd seen the jersey, and I was like, but it's not. Because it says Chicago on the front, and the original pinstripe jersey said Bulls. Like, and it's not a red pinstripe.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. The black pin, you know, the the two sort of best, in my opinion, best looking jerseys that there were the Bulls black pinstripe, black and red, and the Orlando Magic pinstripes, the black and blue. In my mind, they are the best looking jerseys. They are the but probably the most sought after too, because when they wore them, they were both at their heights. But they're just they've just got that little bit of class about them. They're not trying hard to look good, but they look incredible because they're not trying hard. Yeah,
I mean, I have both. Like, I've got the Magic one there, like the Magic pinstripe, and then obviously the Bulls pinstripe.
yeah,
Like, so I'm all about the pinstripe.
clean, so much clean. But quality of Adidas was much better. Name and numbers were stitched to the post and Nike where the numbers were printed. I'm going to disagree there. I think the new Nike is the best quality, apart from Mitchell and Ness Authentics, but you're paying $300 for them.
Yeah,
Nike,
confirm that.
I think Nike is made a lot better. I think I'm talking here if you're wearing them to play in and wearing them quite a lot, wearing them down, you'll find the stitching on Adidas comes apart quicker than it would on the Nike jersey. A lot of the Adidas jerseys were printed too. They weren't all stitched. All of the Christmas jerseys were printed. So yeah, my biggest issue, which I mentioned earlier with Adidas, is they're all +2 length, which when you're sort of part leprechaun like me and you've only got a little body, you're basically wearing a dress. But that's a good thing. Everyone has different preferences, and they are made in different ways. You know, Nike are now a level above Adidas in terms of everything, marketing, manufacturing. So they produce, in my mind, better quality goods all round. That's not just basketball. That's in general. I believe Nike is of a higher quality. But yeah, but saying that, the Adidas Authentics are incredible. I really, really like Adidas Authentics. So it's yeah, everyone has their own preference, different preference, which is about basketball in general, which is a great thing, to be honest.
100%.
Great for me, anyway.
Yeah. Right, Elliot, I'm going to get Mr. If he's still in here, I'm going to get Mr. Throwback in.
Yeah, get him in. The guru.
So,
the guru.
The guru.
Yeah.
So, I'll drop you out and I'll get him in. All right, my man?
Peace out, guys.
Appreciate it. Right, let's have a Gindy Gondy Gander. There he is, the man himself. Throwback. Got the Jersey Kings on today, ain't I? Like, we're saying it's not a special. We're saying it ain't a special, but I've had, like, the Kings of the Jersey game on.
Whoa.
The man himself, the guru. What up? Not too bad.
I'm in the sun. I'm just trying to eat. It's really messing with my OCD, this, because it doesn't look even on my screen. I'm okay now. I fixed it. It's done.
You got it sorted now?
Yeah, I got it sorted. It's under control. How are we doing? You okay?
Not too bad yourself?
Good. Just about got over that hangover from last weekend.
Yeah. I was alright.
Yeah. Oh, mate, I had so much fun. I'd have to do that again.
In fact, you know what? I did wake up with a bit of a hangover, which is astonishing because I didn't drink. But
yeah, exactly. I don't know how you've managed to do that. But you did well to get a hangover from non-alcoholic beer. But hey, each to their own, you know.
I think it still does give you a slight one.
I think it might have been the fact that you went to sleep at like 6:30.
Yeah.
That might be it. Cause
got up at 11.
Yeah. Oh, well, mate, I was out. I was in my storage unit for 10. I know. You can say a lot of things about me, but never say I don't work. Definitely all for the work, you know.
Here, potato.
Yeah, something like that anyway. But yeah, like really enjoyed it last week. Really enjoyed it. It was good. We'll do that again for sure. It's on tonight, 100%. Isn't it?
Yeah, it's on tonight. It's proper
Fight
shitty. Proper random card though. Like.
Yeah. It wasn't a great. Yeah, I seen on Schaub's story. It was actually name drop. Yeah. Yeah. So I checked that out. I've not even looked who was on the card, to be honest with you.
Overeem, Walt Harris.
No, yeah. That card last week.
That's the main event, right?
That card last week was insane, from like top to bottom.
And the main event, which is just like unheard of at the minute.
But yeah, anyway, we're supposed to be talking about basketball.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
So what have you got going on tomorrow?
Oh, mate. What haven't I? It's just going to be mad. Some of the stock that I've got dropping tomorrow. Anybody who doesn't know, I'm doing a Last Dance drop tomorrow for the last 2 episodes of the Last Dance. So, all Bulls kind of merch, all the Bulls merch that I've got in the stash is being dropped tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern time in America. Obviously, this is NBA UK fans, so you're not interested about that. Or 2 a.m. it'll be in line with when it goes out in America. So if you want to jump over to the Throwback store and hit the website at 2 a.m, do it. Some of the best stock I've ever had. And I'm not even a Bulls fan, but a couple of the jerseys that I've got, one of them especially, is up there with some of the best jerseys that I've ever had in stock. So, yeah, I'm getting a lot of messages from people for early access and what have you got. I got an email from Bryn. An email and a text message as well, a WhatsApp. He's hitting me on all platforms to try and get the leg up, but no, he's not got any.
Yeah.
Cut off completely.
I told them all, if I'm not getting an early access, you ain't either.
Exactly. Yeah, I can't. It's just one of them things where you've just got to give everybody the same opportunity. You know, there's so many Bulls fans that follow me from everywhere, from all over the world, and it's. I know. Look, Elliott, email, yeah. So basically, I sent out an email from my website, just kind of saying what was going on, and I got one back from Bryn saying, because I don't live around here, and I've got to get up at such and such a time, and I don't want to wake the baby up. I was like, I'm not interested. I don't care. As much as I like you, I don't care. But yeah, I was talking to Elliott yesterday. I was talking to Elliott, as I do most days, about the jersey game and just jerseys in general. And I'm going to start stocking more game-worn stuff now. That's going to be kind of the next step for the throwback store. Definitely got one jersey that Elliott had his eye on eBay that is coming through. But yeah, I'm going to kind of venture over to that because there's not really much. It's expensive, game-worn stuff, obviously, as you know. But with how the business is going at the minute, I can kind of venture in that just with the capital that's been kind of building. So yeah, that's where we're going.
Do you think that'll be successful, or do you think it's just a risk you're going to take for the crack?
That's exactly what it is. It is a risk, of course it is. I've kind of ventured into the authentics a little bit more over the last, I'd say, 2 or 3 months. A lot more.
I'd say that as well, to be fair.
And that's going well. They're selling well. Especially the Mitchell & Ness stuff sells because it's cheaper than what's on their website. So people are getting a bargain. So it's just trial and error, you know. See how it goes. You're not going to really lose much on a game-worn jersey anyway. You know, so if it doesn't work, the thing is nobody's doing it over here at the moment. So if you're trying to buy, I was talking to Elliott about that as well. If you're trying to buy a game-worn jersey, not only are you paying premium price, then you're paying for shipping from America, and then you're getting hit with tax as well. You know, if I can buy in bulk, get a few over here in one fell swoop, I can save on the tax. I can save you on the tax. I can make a little bit off it. You can save on the money that you were going to have to be paying for postage, tax, you know. So I don't know. I don't know what the market's like over here, to be honest with you. So it's kind of like I say, trial and error. But it's the way I've got to move, you know.
I think there's enough kind of like people that are committed enough. I can think of like a fair few. I'm not going to name them because that's just unfair.
Yeah.
That are going to bite your hand off if certain items come up.
Oh, of course.
Like for certain teams, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Like, and that's to be expected.
Yeah.
It's the more niche ones that you'll struggle with.
Yeah, definitely. I think the thing is with basketball over here in general is people buy jerseys and stuff when they're going on holiday. Or it's not necessarily always basketball fans that are buying from me. There is certain basketball fans who keep buying, you know. But I think like a lot is that kind of one-off holiday thing. And then I've noticed now since getting the authentics in that people are willing to spend a little bit more on something with a little bit more quality. So it's just it's just the next level, really, you know, just take it up to that next level and just see where it can go from there. I've got a couple of game-worn jerseys myself now, so I can see what the quality's like, and I know if you can get one for the right price, it is definitely worth having one in your collection, and it's one of them things that you'll keep, and it's one of them things that will only increase in value as time goes on.
Keep me in mind if there's any game-worn Bulls.
Oh, of course. I
want that Christian Felicio jersey.
Yeah, I've got a few things in the pipeline. I'm gonna get like 10, 15 in first, see how they go. And like I say, if it doesn't work, it's just just one of them things. They'll just be sold on somewhere else and just get the money back and then reinvest, and you go again. But it's just another step trying to get to that next level.
I mean, to be fair, it's bang on. To be fair, like you're basically like smashing it now. So you'd be full to go. Let's just stick to what we got.
Yeah, it's
like we might as well give it a punt. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. I think where I've got to now, after like I didn't expect to be here after like 2.5 years. So it's just everything's a bonus. Everything's a bonus. Martin's just put, what do you think of G Shaq's new collection? Amazing. The white authentic, sick. I prefer that snapback he's got on though. I really like that. That's nice. Where did you get? Where did you get that from?
For a $5, it's fake.
Is that what it was? Just making sure. Just look familiar. I don't know. Like I had it or something. Can't remember.
From the Throwback store.
Ah, see, that's where I remember.
From my guy Mark.
Yeah.
Charged me full price.
No, you got the discount. You used the discount code. So.
Because I was like, I wonder if it works.
It's not. It's just a ploy. None of the discount codes actually work.
To be fair, though, like us as NBA UK fans, we're getting mad flack at the minute off people for because our discount code for Fanatics
isn't working.
They're not letting us use it on jerseys now.
Oh, do you know what I know? Do you know how I know? Because do you know when all the authentics come down in price and they all went to like 125? Yeah. I tried to buy 15 of them. And I tried to use the code as well, and it wouldn't work. So I was like, just out of like spite, I thought, well, I'm not buying any now. If I can't like give a little bit back to NBA UK fans, I'm not. So I just binned it off. But I was actually,
the thing is that what a lot of people don't realise is like, and even I didn't realise, I put in like 2 orders. It's not even the discount code that we get like small bit of revenue off of. It's the link.
Okay.
It's that whole like web gains thing.
Yeah, but yeah, I thought I'd try that. So I had 15 in my might have been 16 actually, because I was doing it in pairs. I was buying 2 of everything. I was buying a medium and a large in like 8 different jerseys, and it just wouldn't go through. So I thought, bin it.
To be fair, like I put an order in the other day. And what I paid for some of the jerseys was like so little.
Yeah.
Like I got a Curry City jersey and a Rockets jersey with a Chinese, like the red and gold one, for under 70.
That's what I mean.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
it's worth buying.
So I was a little bit fine with like not getting 10% off of a £92 jersey. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's not the end of the world. I love that Collins jersey that you got. How much was that?
That was 56.
Was it me? One of my mates, Eki, he wants the Trae Young one, but can't get it anywhere. So you might have
really weird cut.
Mate, like, they're so much smaller than last year's. They're so much smaller.
It's weird.
I've had a lot of jerseys sent back to me. People have bought stuff from me, this year's jerseys. People have bought it expecting it to be sized the same as it was the last year, and it's smaller. And they were quite tight fitting anyway. And they've had to physically send them back to me
because the John Collins one, like that was the first one I got out of the delivery, and then I had like the Giannis, and then I also had the Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo, yeah.
Antetokounmpo. Why can nobody? Why is it only me who can say it? You're in the media. You should be able to.
Antetokounmpo.
Now you can say it. You're just copying what I said.
I know.
I'm not going to be there when you're interviewing him.
But it was fine because when I interviewed him, we're on first name terms, so it wasn't an issue.
So you just call him Giannis or Mr.
Just called him G-Dog.
Yeah. Oh my. That's what he called
you.
What up,
G-Dog?
That's what he called you.
Yeah. But so when I took the delivery out, like got the All-Star one out, got the John Collins out, laid them all out flat, and like the John Collins one was hid underneath the other jersey.
Yeah.
Like,
it's so strange the cut.
Like the length of it as well. Like I've got it next to a Dame Lillard, and it's probably about half an inch shorter.
That's what I mean. Do you know what? Shout out to you for following my lead and putting a curtain rail on your wall. It's the best idea, isn't it? I'm gonna
genius.
At some point, I keep getting messages about my personal collection. So at some point, I'm gonna have to do a live and go through it all when I get time.
Because I was obviously like, I was sorting some jerseys out, and I was like, because we've been doing the lives a lot. So I was like, I've got them in the background. It's just getting on my nerves. So I was like, nah, I'll put a rail or something up. Like,
yeah, just looks
and
great.
I've got an extendable rail as well, so I can just keep buying more.
Yeah, exactly. So have I. But the room's only so long.
Yeah, that is the issue.
Yeah,
and I have gone a bit jersey mad this week, so.
Yeah, these dogs are being idiots now. I think they can sense that you're here.
It's because although they've never met me, they miss me.
That's exactly. It's like my wife.
Not even gonna make it. I'm not gonna do a Tom Wade. Put my foot in it there.
She's just gone doing the shopping. So.
Why you're allowed to go on Instagram?
Yeah. That's not even a lie. After 5 o'clock, I am nowhere to be seen on live. Before 5, I'm active. After 5, I've got no chance. We're watching box sets and eating pizzas and drinking beer.
Watching?
I've just started watching, quite inappropriate, White Lines on Netflix.
Yes.
Sick. So good. I think I'm on episode 5 or 6. So that's really good, really good. Shout out to White Lines.
Obviously, the final 2 episodes of The Last Dance dropping at 8 o'clock on Monday morning, subsequently to be looked at, and people can also purchase from the Throwback store for the last drop.
Yes, correct. But shout out to my guy, Ant, who did the edit for that. The edit was unreal. So good. I've had so many messages in my inbox saying that's like the concept of it and everything and how it all come through. It turned out great. So I don't know. I don't think he's in this because he lives in Miami and he said before he's going for a bike ride down to the beach. I'm not jealous. I'm not jealous at all. But we're going Miami, remember?
Yeah.
He actually said that he was in the live last week, and he said so.
Plenty of space, I believe, was the exact term.
That was exactly what he said. I didn't save the live for obvious reasons, but if I had, some things
for
were
lots
said,
of reasons. To be fair, Mark,
some things were said that wouldn't have been said when I was sober.
Put it this way: if the live was happening now, before the start of the live, you had a successful business.
Yeah. After the live, you had a court case.
Yeah. Right, Mark, I've just had the timer come up at the top to say we're running out of time.
Okay.
So it's been a pleasure, sir.
Always.
Good luck. So I decided to start the live again for the sole reason that I didn't get a chance to finish saying thank you to Elliott from Hoopin' and Lootin', and also thank you to Mr. Throwback himself for jumping on and joining us in the live. We will be back next week with a team special. It's going to be the Brooklyn Nets. We will get the poster out for that soon. You guys will also be able to look at that, find out what's going on, see what the guests are. But as we were joined by Mark, 9 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow, 2 a.m. GMT Monday morning, the last drop. It's going to be the massive Bulls drop of Bulls merchandise to coincide with the final 2 episodes of The Last Dance being screened. So head over to the Throwback store. If you don't already follow them, you should. Head over to Hoopin' and Lootin'. If you don't already follow them, you should. In fact, just go through our followers list, and anyone we follow, if they're being followed by us, they're worth being followed by you. Simple as that. If we follow them, everyone should follow them. And shout out the guys at Mitchell & Ness Europe for hooking me up with a Bulls Old English Dennis Rodman. Cheers for the non-existent discount code. I love paying $1.25. So I've been Ginger Shaq. This has been Live at 5, and it has been amazing. Thank you very much for joining us. 5 o'clock next Saturday, Brooklyn Nets special. Peace out.